Let's jump on a little bit and talk about data analytics then. So, Scott, obviously Ooyala has a big play in that space. What kind of competitive advantages do you see broadcasters deriving from really state-of-the-art analytics and data capabilities at this point? So, what is the state-of-the-art today?
Yeah, I think one of the things that we're seeing that we're really interested in are some of our broadcast customers who use both the player and the analytics from the player to actually inform the ad load on a little bit more of an optimized basis. And I wouldn't call it dynamic because it's not automated today. We're moving in that direction where there is more, machine feedback that kind of automates the different number of breaks you're going to have and the load per break and whatnot. But there's certainly, we're seeing a lot of folks looking at that data more frequently and looking for adjusting the pod lengths and the number of breaks per hour, and looking at the overall ad load and looking to optimize that across certain audiences that have a different predilection for consuming content, certain pieces of content that'll attract more affinity from users, and certain devices which inherently have different user experience. And looking across those three and figuring out at any moment in time, there's an optimal ad load based on what you know about the user and the audience and the content, and then informing the actual advertising platform to adjust its settings, if you will, so that you're not inundating people with useless and irrelevant ads, but the right ad load for a given moment.
And I'm guessing you could envisage different ad loads, ad loads varying by device, by genre, by audience. Do you really think we're going to move to an environment in which ad loads do vary that much?
So, I think that on linear, that we're a ways away from that because everyone in the nation sees the same ad load. In terms of digitally delivered environment over IP streams, I think that you will probably see that. I think you will see different types of ad experiences offered that range from an engagement ad that's a value exchange, saying engage with this ad, and Fox has already done this on numerous platforms where if you engage with an ad, you can have extremely limited ad interruption throughout the rest of the episode. So that's one example, but I do think that you'll see increased variance in personalization of the viewing experience based upon what does this user, what is this household like, what do they want, how can we encourage more viewership? Maybe at some point, if we identify a target as something for an audience member, or hopefully it's thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of audience members that are particular high value because we've sold a campaign that happens to be targeted to a segment that they fall in, we hope that we'll have algorithms in place that personalize the experience, that encourage them to continue viewing so that we can show them more of those super high value ads.
There's a complexity here, isn't there, about who we're defining optimal for. The broadcaster, the advertiser, the individual advertiser, and of course the audience, who may have very different views on what optimal means.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've done research on this, on one vector of this, around looking at second-by-second ad engagement, and very clearly across brands, across categories, when you are in target, when it is relevant for you, you'll watch more of the ads. It is quantifiable, it is clear. So that isn't everything, but it is a path that says, there's that's value for the marketer. It confirms sort of what we all suspect. But it does give you a path to, this isn't just our instincts and sort of wish casting this stuff. It's like, no.
But presumably that relevance then varies with ad load. So 3 relevant ads, engagement levels may be high. 10 relevant ads, and I'm losing the will to live. Assuming the ads are perfect.
Well, you might be in a big spending mood.
Yeah.
So those 10 ads could really help.